Okay, here we go, World of Tanks. And I am driving my AMX 1390 on Himmelsdorf. And as you can see here, XVM says we're slight underdogs on the win chance. But, well, anyway. First decision I have to make is, do I go up the hill or not go up the hill? I'm down near the bottom. 1390 can certainly go up the hill. And even though I could do that, it's just not a good brawling tank. I think what I decided my plan at this point was to go ahead and head down to roughly D3. And I'm going to get into D3, and I'm going to use that position to snipe both down the road if feasible, or alternately at any targets of opportunity up on the hill. So, first few enemy tanks show up, and I'm going to go ahead and keep my back end pointed towards the hill, just in case anybody comes around that corner and I need to get out of dodge quick. But nobody's coming around the corner. Actually, the only thing I see moving around down here, or potentially within shooting distance, is the M41 Bulldog. And that's because he's making a run down the G line there. So I go ahead and I switch my focus, and I'm looking down the road here, looking down the 3 line, and I'm hoping to catch something foolish enough to cross. But nope, the M41 decides, he's going to go the other way. So, alrighty. So let's think about it. But then I think about making the run, but then I look back up on the hill and I see my team's getting flanked. So, 6 shots in the chamber. Let's see what I can do with them. Come on, RNG. Alright, we'll shoot at the T-29 instead. Ah! Okay, one on the M103, but the T-29's looking at me. That's okay, I'll just back up. And not fully aimed. Hey, thank you, RNG, finally. Couple of hits. Okay, go ahead and ping the reload. That's the Z key, and then just to let the team know what I'm doing. And fortunately, somebody does take down that 103 with one last shot. But unfortunately, the T-29 is still full health, and I still have about half my reload time left. Now, I like the AMX 1390. I want to like it more, but it's been power creeped to death. So, alright, T-29 or Scorpion? Alright, well, you know what? Scorpion's an easier shot. Fully aimed. There's the hit. Okay, now the T-29 is coming up. Get a shot into him. And again, watching the mini-map. We got the Bulldog over there to my west. Okay, they finally took care of the one, and let's see, one last shot. And IS-2. Okay, good. That was not a bad clip. So, hit 5 out of 6. Alright, and you missed. Okay. See, although he might have been shooting at the IS-3. So anyway, looking at the mini-map. Let's pause. We have just lost the hill. The enemy team is getting ready to come pouring down off the hill. On the other hand, we have won the area around the cap. This leads to a big decision. What do we do here? Where do I go? What do I do? Do I run over to like D5 and try to set up an ambush? But the problem is, I'm only a third of the way through my reload. Maybe not even a third of the way through my reload. So, I think about maybe taking a shot at that T-29, and I can certainly see him, but the only thing I'm likely to hit is his turret. I am never going to go through T-29's turret, not with this gun from this range. So, let's forget the T-29 for a moment, and check the mini-map. T-54 lightweight just killed our T-20. That's the direction I'm going, and that ISU 152 is coming down the hill, and I don't know if you noticed or not, these are only like 3% health. So, we finally got somebody in the cap, but it's only one tank, and we should have really been capping a lot earlier. So, anyway, I pop out, pop back in just in case somebody's pointing this way. And oh, okay, T-54 takes a shot. I get a lucky bounce, get a kill, a snapshot, well, half snapshot on the ISU, which was my plan. My other half of my plan is to run from that T-54 lightweight because I don't want to face him alone. But then I see what's going on up in the north. So we just lost our 1375. He just got swarmed by the Bulldog and the two heavies. And now I'm thinking, all right, I got this WZ11114 right in front of me. Let's go ahead and follow him. And there's a T-54 lightweight. And like I said, I want to go after the T-54 lightweight. Oh, there's the Bulldog. I take a shot from him and probably the T-29 up there, which for some reason is spamming APCR at a 1390. So I'm trying to line up a shot, and I would have taken it if I could have gotten my gun up. So I switch around a little bit, try to line the shot up, let it aim, and no, doesn't happen. Okay. All right, I know where the T-54 lightweight is, and I see what the T-29 is doing. Okay, or, well, let me rephrase that, was doing. I'm not sure where he's going to end up. Is he coming down the hill? Okay, don't have to worry about the T-54 any longer because our WZ got him. So if that T-29 is coming down the hill, I want to nail him. Okay, but we've got 3 tanks left to the enemy's 3 tanks. Okay, we got the Bulldog and the WZ up there against the IS-2 and the Conqueror, and I'm sitting here waiting to ambush the T-29. But again, he doesn't show up. So most likely he went over that one little hump up there in the on that downhill slope, and he's coming around the long way. So it's time for me to get out of here and try to get up there and help out my team. Now I consider a reload for just a couple of seconds, but again, 5 rounds in the chamber, and if I come around the corner here, I can help the WZ, and I can't, unfortunately. So what do I do? Okay, again, I've got 2 enemy tanks over there. One of them's a one-shot, the IS-2. The Conqueror is probably a 2-shot. So, stop. There we go, stop. What do I do? Do I rush the IS-2, get a kill, and then have to deal with the Conqueror? Well, here's the deal. I know where the Conqueror is. I know he's driving away from me. I'm thinking I'm probably going to have rear shots on the Conqueror. They don't know where I am. As far as they know, I'm somewhere down in the south area. So I am going to go ahead and ease forward with my gun pointed where I think the enemy's going to be, and sure enough, snapshot, and now he turns, and I get the kill. T-29 down there. He's going to shoot, and he misses. I move back. I stop. He's moving. Okay, he's moving. Okay, wait. If he's going to do what I think he's going to do, I'll take this. Yes. Okay. Alrighty. So, where is that IS-2? Alright, I don't know. I've got a pretty good idea where he is, but I'm just going to wait here for a few seconds. And then I'm dropped off the radar. And let's move. Now, I'm looking at the clock. I do not go for the reload deliberately. Okay, I've got 2 rounds in the chamber. There's the IS-2. Let's just get right here, and I'm going to stop. Okay. I've got a lot of time. Okay, a lot of time. Okay, I'm just waiting for this guy to drop off the radar. Now I'm going to back up. I'm going to line my shots up. He's spotted. I am too. Okay. Missed. And if he shot at me, well, and there we go. Okay, overall, you know, a pretty good match, a nice tense ending, although, and again, when I went after the IS-2 there, I was pretty confident that he was not going to be able to kill me with the one shot. I've got the autoloader. I can get 2 shots off to his, easily both shots off to his one. He happened to miss. I was seeing just enough of his tank, and I wasn't worried there using the regular ammo because, again, I had checked the timer, and I knew I was going to have more than enough time to reload if I wasn't able to kill him with the ammo that I was firing. So, with that, okay, not too shabby. It was my ×3 for the day. I don't normally play on ×3 weekends, but you know what? I got in there today and to see what would happen, and sure enough, it really paid off for me. So 5 kills, not a lot of spotting damage, but you know, you do what you can sometimes, and this wasn't really the map for getting a lot of spotting damage. Let's go to the scores here, and we're going to sort this by experience. Second on experience, only 2,100 damage. The person I have to shout out to is Big Kev 007, or Big Kevo 007 here in his WZ 111-1 or 11114. Oh boy, that's always fun. But anyway, he did a great job. 3,800 damage. Not a high caliber, but he picked up, as you notice, 5 kills himself, and I've picked up 5 kills myself. The two of us, between the two of us, we definitely carried that match, especially there at the end. The Conqueror on the enemy team, he picked up 5 kills also. I mean, you know, good job to do that. But again, it's one of those. Looks like he was picking off a lot of low health targets. Or I'm sorry, my bad. He was not picking off the low health targets. I was looking at experience versus damage. He picked up the high caliber, so good on him. 5,820 damage. You know, really good game, but again, at the end of the match, I happened to catch him looking the wrong way. So our Scorpion, he did a pretty good job up on the hill also, but you know, he had the misfortune to come around in front of my gun, and then the rest of their team did fairly okay. And again, it's one of those games where you don't see. It's not too often you see almost everybody on a team doing damage. Everybody on our team did some damage, at least. Not everybody on the enemy team did. But anyway, going to the detailed report here, I fired 18 shots, 3 full clips, all standard ammo, 15 hits, 12 of those pinned, 2,168 damage, about 60% of that from long range. Damage 6, destroyed 5, and decapped at the end of it when it really mattered. So now I normally don't run a premium account, but I got one because I finished light tank mission number 14. So because of that, instead of earning a paltry 14,000 credits, I actually earned 26,000 credits. And again, the base experience received 1,039. I don't know why, and then that's bumped up because of the premium, then a mission payout, and the ×3 gives me over 5,100 experience. So, well, I hope this shows you the kind of decision making I was making during this this match, the kind of decision making that you end up having to do in a light tank in a situation like this. So, yeah, like I said, good game overall. Too bad for the Conqueror. His team wasn't able to help him finish up. But with that in mind, you know, like I said, solid game, solid play on my part, solid play on the WZ part, and well, you know what? I hope you enjoyed the replay. So, with that, I will talk to you later. Bye.